Today I'm going to show you some basic tarp shelters. The first one's going to be the pyramid type one. It's closed off in all directions, so let's get on with that one. And what I do is I bring that corner into the middle loop and that corner into the middle loop. And now I'll use a walking stick, prop up the middle, or you can ridge line across, lift up the middle. Basically I've just pegged it down, and you can kick up the sides to fill in these gaps and peg it out to make it more sturdy. But you lift that flap open, climb in, and underneath you put your hand out and peg it back in. Show you inside. Once pegged out tighter, you'll get a bit more room. Easily with a bivvy bag, you'll be alright in here. If you do a ridge line, you can take away this pole here, but ridge line the top to hold the top up instead, and it'll give you a bit more room. So that's the pyramid top shelter. Now I'll make the top tent. This is the back of the tent. Second loop in, peg out. Second loop in. Peg out. Just tuck underneath. Second loop in. Second loop in. At the front, so I've pegged them two in and them two, What I'm going to do is bring the end loop to about the second loop in. It depends how big you want your opening and how high you want it. I'll do it like probably just over the second loop in, and that one to about there. And then I'll raise the middle up with either a pole, or I could do a ridge line, but today I'm using the pole. So I raised it up the pole. I put my hat on the end to protect it, and I'll go peg that out around there, this one around there, or I could peg the middle loop up to a tree, giving a bit of a porch. That's basically it. I could bring the walking stick a little bit closer to raise this, but this way it sort of cuts the wind off a bit more. I'll go tie up the back to a tree to lift the back, giving a bit more room. And also, I'm going to put a stick in the back to prop it up a bit, or you could use another walking pole. So there's the tarp tent. I could have had it the other way round so the loops go that way, because on the bottom of the loops you've got like a reinforcement padding on this tarp. But yeah, quite protected, low profile. Bit more room than the other one. I've slept in this formation before and it worked well. I put a ridge line across so I was able to do away with the walking stick, allowing more room. That's the tarp tent. Now what I do is make a basic lean-to with a ridge line. With this I go about eye height, so when I'm sitting down I've got plenty of room. You don't need it too high. There's an overhang knot there. Loop. Use a stick, put in there. First of all, put the ridge line through the loops, and I like to skip the end loop, I'll show you later, just through the loops in the middle. Loop 2, loop 3, like that. And the knot I like to use is the trucker's hitch knot. Get the line like that, make a loop, and you go back to the way the line's coming, loop it round like that. Okay, just hold on to that. Up to eye height. Round the tree, back through the loop. And you can pull it really tight. Like that. And wrap it around that. Tight. Pinch it. Make a loop back through like that. It's all fingers and thumbs. See, like that. See, like that, and then you put another stick through, and it's all quick release. Like that. And the access line I just sort of leave on there. But right, or you can tie it up. And the end loop that I left, I've tied on a prusik knot. Yeah, or they sometimes call them like the monkey fist, because it looks like a little monkey fist. I'll quickly show you how I made mine. This one's probably a little bit small, but all it is a length of line tied together into a loop. Then you wrap it round the main ridge line a couple of times and tighten it all up. So get the knot, put it through the loop, and again the knot through the loop. You sort of left once tidied it up like that. So end loop, prusik knot. Like that basically. And what that does is, once the tarp's slack, you can sort of move it up and down. But when the tarp's tight, it grips in the ridge line. Pull that out. And now I'll peg the back down, and with this set up I've done it so there's a good half of the tarp as a porch, so you can sit under if it's raining. And now it's just to lift the front up, and you could do this in many ways. You could have like one end, I like to do sometimes, pegged towards the ground so the water could run off easily, and one end up or both ends up. Just play around with it. And that's the basic lean-to. I like it like this because you've got loads of shelter this way. Or you could have the end loops here tied to this ridge line so it goes further back, but it's a lot lower. This way you've got a lot more room basically to move about, or have a small stove under there for cooking. And I've pegged that one down to the ground so the water hits this and runs off straight away. Or if the weather's not too bad, you could always lift it up. And same with this, I probably could lift it up a bit more, but that way it's slightly down, the rain will come off. And also what you can do is just untie these just on by carabiners. I've done this before, just unclip them and bring the whole lot down, and that's another setup, an A-frame. It's just like this basically, that pegged down to about there, sleep system in there, and that's your A-frame. But this sort of setup I like, sitting on the tarp or a small chair and that. This is one of my sort of pretty easy and favourite setup. So there's a few tarp setups. Play around, customise them, that's what I do. There's no right and wrong way, as long as it works. Just a few basic setups. Like I say, this one is probably about the one I use most of the time. If it gets really windy, I'll bring this down to stop the draft. Right, I hope that helped, and thank you for watching. I'll see you on the next one. Cheers, bye.